Hello, ooh, and welcome to Fundamentally Wrong, the Pony Podcast. This is Jim Doss speaking.
Z-marotrix or Trekkie Trots.
And this is Treddy, or as you may know me from my earlier lives, Sensual Chocolate. No, I'm not making that up.
Okay, that's good enough by my standards.
Good enough for me.
It's better than...
There's so many things.
It's better than Lovable Beep.
Lovable Beep? What? Oh, you don't want to say Rascal.
I knew that would happen. So of this, on this momentous occasion, we will finally finish the first chapter.
But there's a catch. I won't be reading it,
We are
going to
I'll try as hard as I can.
We are going to finish
Jim Doss, I hear the weeping of her fans.
The first chapter of 57th Element will not be finished in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I looked at the wasteland before me. There was a bone-chilling aura emanating from it. You're right. We should probably head back. Buck nodded. We've got just under an hour before Celestia brings up the sun. I hope you still have enough energy in you to go supersonic.
Well,
don't worry.
Wait. Why not just kind of like instead wait out there for Nightfall to come again?
Why are you doing the redneck
No. Think about it.
Because it's Everfree. No one wants to wait there.
But they're specially trained. The Everfree is badass, motherfucker.
Within the Everfree Forest, there are rules here.
No, there aren't. Everfree Forest is one of the few naturally.
I'm already opening my beverage. Get my Big Lebowski reference.
I don't, because I don't watch Big Lebowski.
Thanks,
well, you should see it. It's awesome.
Thanks, guys. We just started it, and I'm already opening my beverage.
Well, I'm gonna take a drink, and the wife.
Don't worry, I reassured him.
No,
we'll get back.
No drinking jokes.
We'll get back to the palace in time. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I did have enough energy to hold up to my promise to Buck.
He's gonna get back.
Good, let's move. Buck responded without a second thought. He took off into the distance, becoming a small speck of my vision. I turned around one last time and hovered. This is why I don't normally read.
Yeah, because you can't read.
Have you only read 3 books in your life?
No.
He's only read 4. God.
7? Just looking at the shining...
I get it.
Just looking at the shining beacon of light before me. It seemed to be fading, almost as if someone was trying to snuff it out. The princess is going to want to hear... is going to want to hear about this, and so is my father. My father. It's time to have a word with him. The light faded even more, almost becoming invisible on the horizon. I turned around, stretched out my wings, and soared through the air. I knew deep down... Thought of what?
We're at a what?
Ponyville too.
I knew deep down that something beyond my current understanding was going on. Only something that 2 ponies could possibly remember. It is the anniversary, after all.
My God.
Oh, hey.
That's the ending. Alright, that's the entire fanfiction.
Wait.
Bye.
Bye.
Just kidding. I actually needed to pause to get up chapter 2. Herp derp.
I know most of you were terrified because our awesome voices were not
chapter 2.
You.
God damn it! What's with the prison voice?
I love the prison voice.
Flying
prison,
Flying
as in
supersonic.
DJ Prison from
Celestia
Radio.
Flying
I thought
supersonic.
you'd been to prison before.
Flying supersonic was dangerous for any pony, regardless of how experienced of a flyer you were. Being exposed to
taken out of context, that noise can mean something completely different.
I don't want to know what you're thinking.
Being exposed to high G-forces for any extended period of time just results in extreme fatigue and eventually cause you to fall unconscious mid-flight.
That can't be good.
Yeah, I know. Right into a forest.
No.
Zikora's hut gone.
No. What clearly is going to happen is then you start drifting in glide format, hit a cloud, spin out, and crash. Reference the previous podcast.
Rainbow Dash would never let that happen.
Oh, great. Someone bring out the auto z-marotrix makeup.
Honey, don't listen to him.
Hey guys, what's going on? Something that is almost always uncoverable. I had to be as careful as possible and listen to my body whenever it told me how to slow down and rest for a few minutes. However, I also had to make it back before Celestia had to the sun.
Decisions. Make it back stealthily.
Cresting above the horizon.
Or rest for a few moments, or say, a full day in the Everfree Forest with all your awesome badass survival skills.
Rainbow Dash doesn't make decisions.
Needless to say...
Rainbow Dash has disappeared.
She goes with the wings, okay?
Needless to say...
This isn't Dashi!
This is 300 years after they died. We have no idea
We don't know
how
if they died or not.
I just spoiled something thanks to you.
God.
Actually, I don't even think that's spoiled. Anyway.
We know they disappeared.
Yeah, even...
We don't even know what exactly happened to them.
Celestia is the sun rising before her. Okay. Needless to say, time is not on my side, and my wings are already throbbing from overexertion. If even one pony saw me flying, it could compromise the entire operation and everything Celestia had worked for. There was no way I'd let that happen.
So why not take off your... You clearly have a bag with you.
Yeah, why not just take off your
Take
stuff?
off your uniform and fly normally.
That would be too obvious.
Take off your clothes.
No, think about it. He hides it in the bag and just...
Why do you want him to get naked, Gemdos?
Oh, yeah!
Let me point out something. None of our ponies wear clothes.
What? Oh, wait, they don't.
The wind... Oh, wait.
No.
I'm trying to find out where it was. Buck was nowhere in sight. Even though he left mere seconds before me, there's always the possibility that we're taking different flight paths back home. The being unaccompanied this long was troubling. His absence made me realize that flying at night was incredibly lonesome. The wind was cold and unforgiving. The pallid landscapes below me were begging to be painted with the beautiful colors witnessed during the daytime.
That's not daw, that's majestic.
Let me tell you why Gemdos just left. The laptop was about to die, he's plugging it in. Anyway.
He didn't even have to mention the fact that I left.
He's our butler.
Below me, you talk too often. They would have noticed, why didn't he talk during all of this?
Or they could have thought he was distracted by a Pinkie Pie post.
I had never allowed myself to notice these things until now. The thought further led me to realization that Luna has tolerated this since her reign over the night.
Wait, what?
Since her reign over the night.
Typo.
What? Anyway.
Does she... Wait. So does Luna have the reign of the night right now in this fanfic?
She's Luna. She should have it.
I felt sympathetic.
Sympathy.
I can't get no.
I took a glance back towards Everfree Forest. The beacon of light.
Cut off, bitch!
Sorry,
The beacon of light had been long gone for well over half an hour now. But what I saw refused to leave my mind. There were so many questions that I had for the princess. The only problem was actually getting to her. The nobles took up so much of her time every day, and even if I tried to put my name down to see Celestia, I seriously doubt it would ever even reach the throne room. My father, on the other hand, seemed like the perfect secondary option. I just hope he tracks down. I hope the tracks don't end with him. My current state of curiosity wouldn't be able to handle that. The sun was beginning to breach into the skyline. I had maybe 10 minutes at most until I was exposed to the rays. I could see the welcoming outline of Cancelout far off into the distance.
So we just passed Ponyville.
I guess.
Well, what about like early morning joggers and stuff? Wouldn't they notice him?
And Rainbow Dash should be going.
It's still pitch black out until she.
I know, but there's still a moon setting in the background. There's still some star semblance above hand, so there's still some semblance of light.
There's probably some
midnight joggers would. So is there like a curfew system now?
I don't know.
Oh, that's sick.
Maybe it's because he's dressed in all black, so he can't be seen. A thin veil of darkness slightly shrouding it from my vision. It was a beautiful sight to see, but I was beginning to question whether or not my body would be able to carry me far enough. My muscles were exhausted from the flight, and I was getting
Wait. What muscles does he use for flight?
His wing muscles.
Like, don't they just hold steady?
No, they flap a lot.
He's going supersonic.
Yeah, he's going.
Good point. The G-force will just go.
Yeah.
Did you just pump? You don't even have wings.
Bump.
The only person here who can pump is him.
Wing slap. That's right, I went there.
Don't make me use my boots. You remember what happens if I do this, right?
No,
I forgot.
Never explained to him how your boots work.
Wait, do it now. Let's see what happens.
He has jump boots. So whenever he places said boots on person,
Instead of propelling me up into the air because the ground is unmovable, you are very movable.
Who are you calling?
So it propels you across the room.
No!
I wouldn't be surprised
I'll be back in a few hours.
I broke my leg.
My muscles were exhausted from flight.
You're a Pegasus pony. What do you use your legs for?
I was getting noticeably disoriented. If I did happen to make it on time, it wouldn't be surprised if I collapsed on the flight deck. I pushed all questioning into the back of my mind. They would have to wait just a few more miles, I thought to myself. At this point, it was just a mind game over any other test of endurance. There was no doubt in my mind.
I'm sorry, how long has this organization been around?
Mind games?
I mean,
there was no doubt.
I don't understand how you
about
keep
300
it secret.
years.
I don't see how you keep the entire organization secret for that long.
There was no doubt in my mind that there would be some form of punishment for arriving this late.
Punishment?
If you took a look at the flight records, any pony who was late returning from assignment was either stripped of rank, honorably discharged from service,
Honorably?
Maybe dishonorably.
Or honorably discharged from the service, depending on the severity of the offense. In this case, my offense would be returning without my commanding officer, returning without being accompanied by a wing pony, and returning late to duty without probable cause. My only excuse at this point was the beacon. And I hope that the general will buy into it, or else I'd be hung out to dry.
On a clothesline.
So, the punishment system is dampen them in water and put them on a clothesline?
That's cruel.
Ow! My head is not a symbol! The flight deck was soon in my sights, which meant I only had about 500 meters
Your
left to
mind
go.
is crazy.
Let's see. My speed and vector approach all seem satisfactory for
He's a vector?
I don't know.
Hey, don't drag math into this.
Successfully executing said landing was my biggest problem. Pegasus ponies were gathered around the barracks. Others were flying in a formation around the flight deck to make sure no unauthorized entry occurred under their watch. I adjusted my speed and altitude accordingly. 100 meters. My vision blurred. My body ached. 50 meters. Rays of the sunlight began galloping across the countryside.
Personification.
25 meters.
You're outside the barracks.
Ponification.
Ponification, oh yeah.
25 meters. There was a small crowd forming at the end of the landing zone. I could easily distinguish Buck between them, all of them. Good. He made it.
Oh yeah, let's
10
love
meters.
Buck.
10 meters. I spanned my wings to their maximum to absorb as much drag as possible. 5 meters. My feet touched the ground below me. I made it.
Whoa, that was exhausting.
I think that's where we should end this part.
Yeah, we should.
But here's the thing. What is he worrying about at this point? He's at the barrack. He's outside the barracks within Equestria, and the sun is just now rising.
What's up with that?
I don't think there would be much people How many people literally walk out their door and look at the barracks?
I do that all the time.
What do you...
You don't know where I live now, do you?
No.
You live in Philadelphia.
I live in Philadelphia. Oh,
yes,
right.
yeah, you do. I'm the only one that lives in Canterlot.
Canterlot? I'm from Canterlot.
I live in Ponyville and despise
Sorry.
Canterlots for their high-class society.
I'm from the streets of Philadelphia.
We'll explain our ponies some points. I don't know. Maybe
Did you mention I was in a
someday.
punk rock band in my past? That's right. I went there.
Your character is the weirdest development ever.
He was in a punk rock band, though.
We're still working on Treddy.
Yeah, we're still working on Treddy's backstory.
It involves a summer where friends become awesome friends, defeat an ancient evil, and there's a punk rock band.
So it's a musical.
Chew on that. It's not a musical. I hate musicals. Unless it was Die Hard the musical, I'd see that.
A rock musical.
Ooh,
about
a rock
saving the world
from an evil ancient force.
Anyway,
it's a rock musical.
This has been Fundamentally Wrong, the Pony Podcast.
And I cut you off because I'm gonna do that.
And remember, folks, if it's not dry, it's a wet.
What?
I know what it said.
You're a dumbass.